morning. I should say grand risings. I don't really like the word morning, but I've not been on. I was going to come on Thursday, but I just didn't feel like it. And that's just how I felt. I don't know if the energies have been feeling. Monday, I felt really like good energy and like, yeah, don't know. Not normally on a Monday, but it was. This week I just feel like hibernating. It's the weather. It's been raining a lot. And I've just been feeling like, yeah, I've not been looking at much. I've just been cozying around in my craft room, which is an absolute, it gets tidy and it gets really messy. I've just pulled all this out, all my like sewing stuff, because I wanted to make, I just felt like cozy crafting, which to me is like crochet, sewing and stuff like that. I go in and out of different crafts, so I just really haven't felt like doing jewellery. Got all my keychain things over there, but I just thought, no, I need to make some sort of like stitched doll. So I'm preparing one. Not going to tell you what it is yet. Excuse my nails. And then I just went in the loft because I was looking for these, like, I'll show you them, funny sorts of things that you use your stuff in to help stuff your stuffing in your doll. And I thought, they're in the loft somewhere because I couldn't find them. I just found a box and this doll was in it. I made this last year. She's so cute. I was just testing like small dolls. I crocheted a top and she's just dead cute. And also, this was a box. Excuse all my sewing stuff. I just found in the loft when I was just practicing. And then I didn't really do anything with it, but now I'll go back to it. This is the madness of crafters. If you're a mad crafter like me, I just go in and out of different things. So I did this mermaid, and I must have no, I wouldn't have shown it on here because I've not been on here, have I? But this was a this was a mermaid. She's got bits of wool on her that's cut out. I don't know why that's in there. That's all in there. This was a mermaid I was testing out. I'm not saying she's perfect, but she's quite good. All made out of felt. I did the face and everything, hand stitched these on. But yeah, that was funny. And then I found that little doll I've just showed you. Then there was another one here. That was the one that went a bit wrong. There's a few faces down here with needles and things in. It was these that I was looking for. These, like, you can pull your stuff in, bag of stuff in there, and it helps pull them in or turn your things inside out. But yeah, that's a mermaid. I may do some more mermaids, but get better than that. That was my first attempt at a mermaid. But yeah, so I don't know if anyone else has felt like that. Obviously, I'm not on camera at the minute. I've got a brew and a biscuit, but I'm just putting this. This isn't her face, by the way. This is just a face that I hand stitched ages ago. It was a bit shabby, and I just used it as a pincushion. But I actually do like her eyes that I did on there. That's when I was making, at the time I made this bag, this llama bag stitching. Like I say, this is my crafting room and it's got tons of crafting stuff, and I've just pulled everything out today because I feel like doing a bit of embroidery and stuff. But how is everyone else feeling? Because I'm just feeling like, there's still all the stuff going on out there and it's hilarious to watch. But I just feel like getting cosy and creative, which I always do anyway. But like I say, over the winter time, I just feel like going into more like coziness. But I feel like hibernating, coming out next year, seeing what's going on again. But yeah, I've been in good mood, but just tired. But just wanting to cozy up basically. Fella's just gone and took Merlin now. I was going to go with him, but he just shut off because I was upstairs trying to get this out the loft. So I thought, all right, I'll wait for them to come back. They're getting out before it starts raining again. But yeah, I'll show you what I'm making, what I've made. When I've made it, it's going to be a bit of a prototype. I'm hoping it's going to be cute. It will be cute. Also got these little sunflowers I got ages ago, so I might use them for something. But I don't know. I feel like making miniature things and little creatures, felted creatures. So yeah. But I hope you're all doing good. Hope you're all like not getting too caught up in the outside stuff, even though it's fun to watch because, yeah, it's crazy world. And we haven't got long till Christmas either, so I'm sure there's going to be some good stuff coming out then. And obviously it was Halloween last night. We just got a takeout and didn't answer the door because I don't know about you, but last year the street does do, at my street I live on, they do decorate the houses, but no one did it this year, which I found quite funny. It was quietish, really. I think more people have parties these days, I don't know, but Finn wasn't here. He was at his dad's. He was actually at a Halloween party. Got pictures of them sent through. So we were just like, we're going to watch a scary movie or something. Not that I watch scary movies, but we didn't. We ended up watching this documentary reconstruction of some spooky thing called Erie Hall in America somewhere. I can't remember where it was, where this guy was getting haunted. It was based on a true story, apparently, about he'd got sort of haunted by this person who'd been killed by native Indians, where I don't know if it was in the Civil War, and he'd gone off to do this thing. I fell asleep. It went on too long, and got killed by these Indians, and it came back to the guy who had got haunted. It was something to do with his ancestors who'd found this soldier who'd been killed by these Indians. Blah, 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 blah. I probably don't even know what I'm talking about because I wasn't really watching it that much. I fell asleep. But, yeah. And we have started watching, and like I say, I don't normally watch stuff like this. I don't even know why I'm watching it, but I think it's because there's nothing else on. Is it something of Derry? Oh, can't remember what it's called. It's the beginning of It, and I don't even watch it because I don't like it, but it looks like, I don't know if it's like Supernatural Town or something. I started watching that. We started watching the new Witcher because I love The Witcher, and it's is it Chris Hemsworth? I've probably got his name wrong. Who plays Thor? It's his brother. I thought it'd take me a bit of time to get used to him, but it hasn't. But I do like The Witcher. We watch a lot of series and things, but sometimes it's just on in the background. But yeah, I like me fantasy films and stuff like that. Anything to do with witches. But yeah, so like I said, I don't know how everyone else is feeling. I will be back on soon, but this week I don't come on if I don't feel like coming on. And if I do, I do. That's why I don't really like saying, yeah, I'll be on a certain day, because then I know I'm like, I don't feel it today. But I've just been feeling like I said, I've started another bag off, crochet bag, bit of crocheted comfiness. But yeah, hopefully I shall see you soon. And hopefully, yeah, I should maybe really do a talk on crafting and stuff. I mean, at the end of the day, I craft. It's good for your mindset. It's good for mental health. You get a lot of enjoyment out of, when you're making things and then you've got the product there in front of you after, something you're manifesting into the world. But yeah, I advise anyone, if you've used to have it, I've said this in past years, if you've ever done anything you did as a kid and you really liked it, drawing, painting, I don't know, whatever it was, skateboarding, it didn't have to be anything like that, get back into it. Be childlike, play. Sometimes I pick things up, go back to it. Sometimes I want to do something, and I do a lot of it, and then I realise, no, I don't want to do it anymore, and I'm having one of them at the minute. I'm like, oh, actually, them things I was doing a few weeks ago, I don't feel like doing now. I feel like doing something else. I've had another idea. And that's just how you flow and grow, and sometimes you go back to other stuff, sometimes you don't. You want to learn something else. Me, personally, creative. And a lot of stuff I have, it's like do have a lot of stuff I use with everything I do anyway, in different projects, but get back into it, because like I say, it's so good for your mental health that way, and it keeps you thinking about other things, maybe things you shouldn't really be thinking about, maybe things that are going on in the world. But you can't say you're not creative or you don't know how to do something. There's loads of YouTube videos out there to learn different things of things you want to do, and you've just got to try it and practice, and you'll get better at it, and you might actually find something you really love. And it's better than doing nothing. Some people just sit about and do nothing all day. Do you know what I mean? That's when you waste away. Older people, when they haven't got a hobby or something, it's like, what are you doing? You just, not being productive. It doesn't mean because you retire you have to sit there and waste away. Find something, try different things, and you might find something you really enjoy that you never thought you'd get into. And it could be something really good for you. And like I said, help your health, help your mindset. Especially if you're a person that overthinks or worries about stuff. It could be something that takes you away from your work. Like if you don't really like your job, but you're coming home to something that you can't wait to get home to, and you look forward to something, doing something, especially when it's physical and you're doing it with your hands and you're putting something together, and you look forward to something. I don't think it's good when we don't have things to look forward to, or coming back to something that we have another world we can go into. My creative world, it's, you know, it keeps me happy, it keeps me sane. It's a passion and it's a really good thing to have. So yeah, try something new and I'll see you soon. Bye.